Do you ever feel like there's nothing to do in Sky, Children of the Light, with your friends? Anytime you are not playing the game, Sky feels like this grand world where you can just be yourself with a few anonymous people who just want to be themselves and be friends with you. But that's not really what the game is it? The thing about Sky, Children of the Light, is that every activity in the game can be performed either by yourself or with friends. The reason that game company made this decision choice is because they didn't want players to be obligated to make friends because it was an objective, but because they genuinely wanted to be that other person's friend. The problem with this here is that there is just not enough activities to do with other players. Let me just make a small list to prove my point. You can candle run with friends, you can play music with them, you can put on a performance, and you can both go out of bounds, and you can chat. That's basically it. Now, I do understand there is a ton of content that you can do with your friends that you can only do once, such as the season of assembly quests. However, each season only provides anywhere from 15 to an hour of quest time. This would be fine, but the problem is that if either of the two of the players has already done the quests, then there is no point in both of them doing it together, other than to keep each other company, in which case it would fall under the category of chatting more. So, the point I am trying to make is that there is just not enough stuff to do in Sky, Children of the Light with your friends. Now, I'm not saying that people can't find ways to do things with their friends in Sky. I am just saying that for myself personally, there just isn't enough stuff to do. Now, I know some people probably think that because you are encountering so many unique personalities and making so many friends, that kind of balances out the lack of content. However, I want to argue that there is just not enough ways for people to express themselves in-game. In almost every single activity in Sky, Children of the Light, there is only one way of doing things. The only real exception to this is music. Anyways, I just want to clarify that I am not sure this is even a real issue. The reason I think that this is because that game company's objective might not be to let people express themselves to this degree in the game. If we think about it, when you introduce creativity, there are going to be a lot of people who do a lot of really cool stuff, but then there will be this 1% who try to ruin the game for everyone else. The question is it really worth having to deal with that 1%? So, I'm going to make some suggestions on this problem of players not having enough self-expression and how each one can be solved. So, I'm just going to make a short list of things that can be used to help players have more self-expression in the game. Again, this might not work for reasons I don't know right now, and those just might not be in that game company's scope for the vision of the game. Nevertheless, I'm just going to list those out and let you guys tell me what you think in the comments below. Alright, so my first idea is to introduce several board games to the games in the world of Sky, such as chess, checkers, stuff like that. It can really be any board game, but I'm just going to refer to it as chess in this example. They could introduce those board games in a new season, probably in Vault somewhere, and it could be the main gimmicks. They would probably be made like chat benches, where when you are sitting on there, you can talk to the other players while you are playing. My hope is that people will be like, hey, have you ever played chess? You want me to teach you how? Follow me? And stuff like that. Let's go over the pros and cons of this suggestion of using board games. The pros is that it would increase the amount of things to do with friends in Sky, Children of the Light. Sure, it's chess, but it would still be fun to have more options to do things with other players in the game. Even if you don't know how to play chess, I am sure some players would be able to teach others how to play. The cons is that it would probably be a pain in the butt to program chess in Sky, Children of the Light. But assuming they can add it, I think it would mess some stuff up, like the vibe of the game. Sky is supposed to be a carefree game where you can just do whatever you want, and introducing a competitive aspect that could ruin the game. Not that you would be ranked in your chess skills, but still. Anyways, my next idea is seashell collecting. This would be like introducing it in the new season. They can even reuse the season of Sanctuary like they did with the season of Performance. That way, they could focus on the seashell mechanics. So, how it would work is you can look for seashells. The seashells will not be synced, meaning that different people will be able to collect different seashells without worrying about other players stealing them. The seashells would spawn on the beach and in the oceans of the worldless sky. That way, there might actually be functionality for diving into the water. Anyways, players have different types of seashells they can find. Like, every player is assigned a different number. Depending on what number you have, that kind of seashell will become more common for you. So, if I needed red shells, I could trade with another player to get them since I get a lot of blue seashells. Anyways, the seashells would only have one use, which is making friendship bracelets. You can then gift them to another player and they can wear it. I know this is a lot to process, but I think it's a very simple idea. The pros is that it will give a new meaning and value to some of the larger water areas, such as the Sanctuary Islands, Treasure Reach, and even maybe the river and hidden forest. It will also let players have something to give to other players other than hearts, and it will give players something else to collect other than do candle running. The cons are that people might fight over who gets what seashells, but I feel like as long as the seashells have no other use other than the necklaces, then I feel like it will be okay. It might also be kind of difficult to code, but I don't think it will be that bad. This will for sure create some drama, though. Anyways, this is my final big idea to let players have creativity and expression of self. This one is actually not my idea. It was an idea of one of my viewers. However, I have no idea which video it was commented on, and I have had hundreds of comments, so I will look for it if I can. But if I can't find it, just know that this was originally someone else's idea. But yeah, I do read all comments, so if you have something you want me to know, feel free to leave it below. Anyways, so this viewer's idea was to let people make drawings in sky. As in, it would be like a memory candle, but you can draw whatever you want, like a mini painting. It would be cool if you could draw it like graffiti on any surface, but then again, it would also be cool if it was just to do in certain spots. You'd probably only have 2 or 3 colors to keep it minimalistic, but it would be cool if the colors changed to complement the area you were in. The pros of this is that it would give players another medium to work with. I'm sure it would mean a lot to a lot of the artists that are able to share their talents in-game to an extent. However, this is basically a high-risk, high-reward feature. By giving people freedom, you also give them the tools to cause havoc. Making this feature only available to players who have been playing for a long time will help prevent some inappropriate drawings, but you can't safeguard anything. Well, that is everything I had to say. Even if Sky Children of the Light does not have any of those things in its future, I'm sure that game company at least has something fun for us to do next season. Hopefully, whatever it might be, it will be able to increase the amount of things we are able to do in the game and express our creativity. Anyways, I want to say thank you to everyone who made it to the end of this video. It really means a lot to me that so many people enjoy my content and are willing to hear me out. In turn, I want to repay you guys by hearing out your ideas as well. Please leave comments below telling me what you thought of this video. I'm completely open to constructive criticism. This video in particular took a really long time because I am trying to provide a higher level quality of content than I have in the past. Please let me know how this video compares to my other videos in the comments below. If you want to talk to me, we have a Discord you can join that I am frequently active on. If you want to stay tuned till next time, be sure to hit the subscribe button so that you do not forget this channel exists and when you watch your next video. Also, be sure to like the video so that YouTube knows it exists. It really makes these videos possible when you like the video. Alright, I'll see you guys a bit later. Bye.